How is the technology different from when you guys grew up? How's that adjustment?
Oh, well, if you were here last night, that DVD player up there is a new one, and getting it hooked up, it was like Greek to me. I had the guy that sold it to us from one of the stores here, was over here last night trying to get it fixed up, and he couldn't. We finally got it hooked up, but you know, it's a digital, or it's an analog television and a digital signal coming in. We had to convert the signal, and so I'm still messing with that. But we were I forget how old we were when the first calculators came out. Little small calculators. They're very expensive. They're
$50.
$50 or $60 or $70 for a little handheld calculator.
30 now.
Well, you could buy one for $5 and the size of a credit card. You know, I guess that was the first technical thing. Television really came in when I was in high school, I guess, in the 50s. One kid on the block, his father had the most money, I guess, around a gas station. He had the first television, and we all used to go to his house to watch Howdy Doody or whatever, and test patterns on the screen when they didn't have all the programming. But it's really been dramatic, and I think in the last probably 10 years, it's been more dramatic. We started using computers when we started our business, and we were both around 50 years old.
We had to go back to school.
Well, we went to Montgomery Community College, and in the evenings, and we bought a computer, we had a printer, and we started our business. So we ended up having to teach ourselves a lot of that. I taught myself computer drafting and all the accounting systems. Ellen did all of the word processing, and so you know, at our age in the 50s, it's tough to learn.
Did you get A's?
Did you
get A's in Montgomery County?
Well, I don't know. We passed the course, you know. We made the money, and they taught us what they could, I guess.
He's
but
smarter.
you know, it's amazing to me. And we look at our grandchildren today. If you want to figure out something wrong with the computer, call your grandchild.
Yeah, that's very humbling.
Yeah.
They push a few keys, and oh, there, it's all done.
Yep, that's exactly.
So, and you grew up with it. You guys grew up with it. You know, we really had to learn it on the run.
We didn't know anything about it. It was like Greek.
Yeah, nursing, Ellen can tell you, nursing, the technology in nursing has done quantum leaps.
It looks a lot different than it does now.
Yes, it makes you it worries you. I really have to do this now. You thought you were good at what you did.
Yeah.
And then just when you learn to swim, they deepen the water. So, you know, it's just, I think your flexibility and being able to cope with change is almost as important as what you learn.
Mm-hmm.
There are things, though, that kids can't do today that we did.
Yeah.
You know, we spent years memorizing the times tables. First thing that kids do today, when you say how much is 10 times 10, they get out their calculator. They can't do it in their head, some of them.
Yep. That's why they're saying we're the technology generation.
Oh yeah, sure.
Let it all do it for us.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
But you know, we have 4 grandchildren, and they're all very, very smart. I didn't foster any of them. All my children are adopted.
Mm-hmm.
I had 2 adopted children from a first marriage, and I adopted Ellen's 3 when we got together. So when her husband died, but they're all very, very smart children, and but you know, they all know computers. They've got these smartphones and punch away, and you know, what do you want to know? I look it up on the computer and in my cell phone, and there it is.
But the people here are pretty advanced, you know, like some of the women who are in their 70s, the one we're having dinner with tomorrow night. I asked her a question, and she said, I don't know the answer, but, and she pulled out, she's a retired physician, she pulled out this little thing like the size of a credit card, and she asked it what it was, and she came up with the answer. And we used to spend hours sitting in the stacks at libraries, trying to get a bibliography together for a term paper. And my daughter's just 3. They don't have books in libraries anymore. She's a teacher. college teacher.